I've been ride sharing well over 10 years.
I've been with the ride share program for 20 years, and I live in Pella, Iowa.
I live in Leon, Iowa, Decatur County. It's down next to the Missouri border. We've been riding full-time in rideshare since May of 2005.
Approximately 5 years.
10 years. It'll be 10 years in the spring.
Another benefit to a rider's family is that the family has more money available from not having to continually replace vehicles. So they have by riding the rideshare van, a rider helps his or her family live better.
Rideshare saves me money in lots of ways. You know, the wear and tear on the car, the gas alone.
It saves because it did save on, of course, on the wear and tear of my vehicle. It saved on gas, and when gas prices are high, it's a considerable savings every month.
Over the last 20 years, we've literally had more than 100 people ride with us from time to time. What that really means is we've had the opportunity to develop a lot of really good relationships. Not only people who live in Pella, but people who have moved out of Pella. They live in Des Moines, they may be co-workers, they may be people that you just meet informally.
I ride it because it's so cost effective, and it takes a lot of the worry out of traveling such a long distance, being a female by yourself. So in a rideshare van, you've got at least 5 or 6 other people. So if you'd have a breakdown or something happened along the interstate, you wouldn't be out there by yourself.
I've drove across the country and everything, so it's a little bit different, but it's exciting in its own right as far as being able to take people back and forth. We have, like I said, we laugh and have a good time. We can reduce our stress by talking with each other.
You know, there's the camaraderie. You do build friendships and relationships that on the ride, and when it's really nasty out, it's nice to have somebody else so that if something happens, you know you're not out there all by yourself.
It's just a wonderful program. There's no way you could ever drive any distance for the price that they charge there. So, and like I said, it's kind of a safety net too, because you're not out there on the road by yourself.
The expansion of the rideshare program. We started with 4 vans 20 years ago. We now have 88 routes. That's incredible. I mean, we're taking literally more than 800 cars off of the freeway.
So rideshare is not just rigid, but it's also flexible and tries to work with individual riders, which is another big reason to join the system and feel secure.
So if for some reason you needed to go home due to an emergency, a family emergency or whatever, you call rideshare and they will take care of that. They will help you get there. So that part is another great thing. That's peace of mind in itself. That makes life a lot easier that I know that's there.
One of the things I've noticed in the nearly 10 years that I've been riding is the amount of traffic between Ames and Des Moines has increased substantially. So that's just a few less vehicles on that road. And the other thing for the riders is that they can sleep on the way down or on the way back. They can read, they can work on their on their work if they want to work on the way home. They don't lose that hour each side of their day, because they can take it for relaxed time, or they can do other things that they typically couldn't do if they were driving themselves.
I just feel strongly about how beneficial this program is and how lucky we were to get in and get started on it there. So I went through 2 vehicles driving up here before we got onto rideshare. And you know, you can't really pay for a vehicle in 2 years, you know. And so you know, like I said, economically you cannot afford not to take rideshare.
The track commission is something that's very important to me. It's being able to represent my fellow riders in the rideshare program to the committee and to the board, being able to provide that input.
It's very easy. I fill out a log every month. I schedule the maintenance on the vehicle when it's needed, and they're always there for me if I need them. They're just a phone call away. It's been a good relationship as far as I'm concerned.
I think one of the biggest accomplishments is being the board representative for the commission and being able to present directly to the board and provide that feedback directly to the board. Obviously, the board has many influential members, and being able to provide that feedback for their consideration was an honor.
The then-named Central Iowa Rideshare Program began taking phone calls on October 2nd of 1995 from people who wanted to arrange a van pool. Federal aid to cut air pollution helped fund the initial purchase of 5 vans, and more were quickly procured to support 13 van pools in operation by the end of November of 1995.
The average rideshare commuter travels 80 miles round trip and spends nearly 2 hours in their van each day. Rideshare helps connect hundreds of businesses and employers in Greater Des Moines with talented people from all over Central Iowa. For the past 20 years, Rideshare has and continues to connect communities and expand opportunities.
Today, DART's rideshare program has nearly 100 vans in operation that travel more than 140,000 miles each month. On average, each of you have saved between $8,000 and $10,000 in the past year by ride sharing, and together we have kept more than 100 million miles off the road in the past year.
The DART Commission champions sustainable transportation alternatives in Central Iowa, and DART Rideshare is a key component. The program increases mobility for Iowa residents and fosters economic growth.
When ride sharing was first introduced in Central Iowa, van pools could not originate within Polk County. To meet this need, we now have 7 van pools starting within Polk County. Likewise, DART has expanded to provide van pools traveling to cities outside Greater Des Moines and now provides 8 van pools to Grinnell, Knoxville, and Pella.
Additionally, rideshare brings many benefits to the region. By taking hundreds of single-occupancy vehicles off of congested corridors, it reduces traffic congestion, road and parking facility costs, and pollution emissions. The quality of life is enhanced in Central Iowa.
Suffice to say, our successes are plenty, and we take pride in enriching your lives, connecting communities, and expanding opportunities. Together, we will continue to write our stories and expand rideshare in Greater Des Moines and Central Iowa.
15 of your rideshare peers have commuted DART Rideshare since the beginning. Each of their stories is different, but they share a common chapter with us. They found value in sharing their commute with other riders to enrich their lives, connect their communities, and expand their opportunities.
The first 20 years of DART's rideshare program have been amazing, largely in part to our riders who continue to share their commutes with us each and every day. So thank you all. Thank you for giving us the continued privilege and honor of serving your commute needs. Without your continued ridership, we would not have reached the level of success that we have over the past 20 years.
Thank you, rideshare commuters, for your last 20 years. You've made the program a real success.